Hello Bookbellas and fellas, Kira here, and today I am going to do a book tag that I was tagged in by a wandering mind. This is called the If I Were a Book tag. This tag was originally created by Elliot Brooks. Both a Wandering Minds channel and Elliot Brooks's channel will be linked in the description below. So let's just go ahead and get on into it. The first question is if I was stuck on a really long flight, which fictional characters would I want sitting next to me? I thought about this. Who would I want to talk to? Who would I want to have a conversation with? I think it would be awesome to have a conversation with Kel from A Darker Shade of Magic. I want to know more about his world. I want to know more about their magic system. I just want to be able to talk to him about everything. I think that he would be a very interesting conversation because I would probably be that nosy neighbor that would be talking to him and he'd be looking at me like, why is this person so curious? What's their motive? I bet you they're a spy. I bet you they have motives because they want to know everything about me. But I think it would just be so much fun to talk to Kel from A Darker Shade of Magic. Question number 2. If I was discovered to have magical abilities, who would I want as my mentor? So I thought about it. My first thing that I thought about was maybe Dumbledore, but he's kind of coded with a lot of his stuff. So I don't know that I really want to have him as my mentor, even though he's very powerful. So I went to the next person that I thought would be a really, really good mentor, and that's Harry Dresden. Harry Dresden is a phenomenal wizard. He is great at improvising and he's very intelligent. He uses everything around him. I think he would be great to learn strategy from. Not only that, he's a very powerful wizard and he actually knows about our modern setup, so he would be able to teach me about how to use that along with my magical abilities. Question number 3. If I was to rule any make-believe kingdom / world, etc., what would it be? So I thought about this and I would really love to rule the Night Court from A Court of Mist and Fury. That world sounds so beautiful. I would love to have an entire world just dedicated to night and the stars, and I love the stars so much. It would be such a beautiful world to be in charge of. It seems like it's a harsh world, but I think I could make it work. I think I could definitely pull off female dictator or female tyrant pretty well if I put my mind to it. Question number 4. If I was on a dangerous quest, which characters would I want in my entourage? So I had to think about this really hard because I wanted to make sure like that I was going to have plenty of people that would be able to help defend me if I got into a jam on my quest. So the first person that I picked was Daro from Red Rising. So Daro is very tactical. He is very good at war. He's very good at trying to get the upper hand. I will say that it doesn't always go his way, but overall he is very good at improvising. And it always seems like, even in spite of the fact that things don't always go his way, and yes, he doesn't always end up in the best of positions for when things don't go his way, he seems like he always ends up getting a way out of it. So I kind of like that about him because it's always good to have an escape plan. Next person I would have is Marina from Necro Matica, which I'm going to leave a link to this book for my Kindle. It's a Kindle ebook down in the description. This is actually a self-published book, but it was by far one of the best self-published books that I have ever read. It is a very short novella, and I know this isn't a book recommendation thing, but I haven't really talked about this before, and I do kind of, because I love this book so much, want to say a few things, that it is really awesome. And if you like necromancers and short novellas for fantasy, this is without a doubt one of the best books that I have ever read. So the reason why I picked Marina from Necro Matica is because she is a necromancer, and after people die, she can reanimate them and actually use them to fight her battles for her. She is an excellent person in battle. She knows how to fight really well. And so after Daro is done killing everyone, I can get Marina to reanimate them and we will have more bodies to fight for us. The next person that I would like in my entourage is Dumbledore. He's very powerful. He knows exactly what he's doing. I think he's very tactical as well, but more behind the scenes tactical, maybe like not up front. Very powerful wizard. And, I think he'd be perfect for the entourage. I don't know about his clashing like with the other two, but we'll see. So the last person in my entourage would be Mia Corvier from Nevernight, because she has so many skills as an assassin. She knows about poisons, she knows how to fight, and I just think that she is a really awesome person. It'd be awesome. That's my entourage though. Power hitters all the way. All right, question number 5. If I was caught in a snowstorm and had to take shelter for the night, who would I want snuggled up next to me for warmth? I decided to pick Beast from Grave Mercy. He's a gentleman, for one thing, and I know like that, you know, he's not going to try anything funny. I absolutely fell in love with that character in Grave Mercy, and I loved him so much. He's this very big, muscular guy. So usually guys who are really big and muscular generate a lot of heat because of all the muscles. So I figured that he would be very, very warm, and there's nothing I like better on a cold night than warmth. Question number 6. If I was assigned to make a scrapbook with someone, who would it be? Laura Jean from To All the Boys I Loved Before. She was very arty in her fashion. I kind of feel like that if I were to sit down and make a scrapbook with her, not only would she be a lot of fun, but she would also be extremely artistic and creative. I think she'd be perfect to help me make up a scrapbook. Question number 7. If I was in charge of taking family portraits, which family would I pray I didn't have to photograph? After reading The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein, I don't think I want anywhere near Victor at all. So I would not want to have to photograph the Frankensteins, because what a mess that would be. Next thing you know, I would barely be getting framed for something I didn't do, and I would be hauled off to one of their little jails, because that family is manipulative. Question number 8. If I was supposed to explain who the Kardashians are and why they're famous, any fictional character, who would it be? I picked April from An Absolutely Remarkable Thing. Being the fact that she lives in our world, it wouldn't be more me explaining to her about the Kardashians. It would probably be more about us sitting like there and talking about them and everything the drama entails having to do with the Kardashians. I think she would just get it. So I think that would be a very interesting conversation to have with April. Question number 9. If I was allowed to bring anyone I wanted to a school dance, who would I bring? Matthew from A Discovery of Witches, because he can dance, and I don't want somebody that's going to step on my feet on the dance floor. He is a vampire. He's been around a long time, so that means not only can he dance, but he is super smooth. So nothing like having a smooth dancer out on the dance floor. Question number 10. If I was a maid of honor / best man for any fictional character, who would I be for and what would I plan? I would be the maid of honor for Alana. I would probably plan a heck of a bachelorette party. We'd be going all over the place, all over the galaxy, like to the best Chippendales clubs. And then for her wedding, I would be planning to try to get them a quiet area that her and Marco can hang out without having to worry about anything, being the fact that their lives are just so hectic because of this whole Romeo and Juliet in space thing. Well guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked this video, consider yourself tagged. This was a very fun tag. Thank you, Wandering Mind, for tagging me in it. I really appreciate it. This was very much a good time. If you like this video, hit the little like, hit subscribe, and hit the little bell icon if you want to receive emails every time I post so that you'll never miss a video. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon.